Hey guys, welcome to Appalachian Sawmill and Farm. Woo! So today, or this afternoon, I got this log on. So I've gotten two contacts today for shingles. So I don't have any. And my plan was to cut cants and then just block them, seal the ends, and just have them sitting there. Whenever I get an order, I can just go, and then they're drying at the same time. Well, running a full-time farm / homestead, doing YouTube videos, meat rabbit business, all that stuff is, I have big plans, and I don't know if I'm coming or going. So anyways, I got this log and I have another one that I'm going to get into a cant. And then I am going to, I have somebody coming tomorrow. They want some for a wood project. So I need to get those done. And then I'm supposedly having a contractor, roofing or a building contractor, housing contractor, some kind of contractor, want to do an accent wall. So the only thing he's leery about is the fact that they're green. So he said he'd get back to me tomorrow. So I mean, these logs they're green, but they're also being cut and stacked well over a year, and the one tree has been down for 2 years. So I mean, you can see the outside starting to get a little punky. So, all right. Well, I'm going to set you up wherever I can get you on a magnet. We've had such crazy winds here. I had another tree blow down yesterday. Unfortunately, all these trees that are blowing down are nothing but firewood. It sucks. It blew the stump and all out of the ground yesterday. Bright, sunny skies, and you could hear it crashing. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get to work here. There, guys, I forgot to start the camera. Alright, I got her right down to the cant. Although I do have a bad spot. We had a limb right there, so I don't know what that's going to do to that batch of shingles. Probably they'll be no good. But here's what we got. I have got a, so this is like 8 1/4 this way, I believe, or 8 1/2. And then it was actually, it came out perfect to 8 1/2 by 8 1/2. But I took 3/4 off of this board here. Wait. Or off of this side. Yeah. So that this was shorter. So I have a 3/4 board over there. It's pretty nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, so this one customer that's coming tomorrow is their wood projects. So I'm not going to cut this whole cant down for a 5-inch shingle. So he's only wanting like 20. So, but I have a roof or a contractor that's wanting a bunch of them. So I am going to, if he doesn't take them, then I can just cut them with a band, or just my table saw or whatever, and to the 5 inches he wants. So I'm going to measure these off at 18 inches, put a square on them, and get the chainsaw. Well, I just ended up with 14 of them. So I believe last time I did that, now the ones I just did were 9 inches, so I'll probably get a couple more, but on average I get about 15 shingles out of each one of those blocks. So there's what, roughly 100, is that right? What is that? Is that right? 14. I can't do that math. I'm tired. My knee hurts. And then look at these boards. These things are freaking beautiful, man. 3/4 inch cherry. So I'm going to sticker them over there. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Some of them are weighing on them, but I can cut them down. Wow, that's going to make a nice. That's going to make a nice rabbit hutch. Oh shoot! But anyways, I got to do that math. Yeah, it was 14. Let me get my phone. Good Lord. Why would I even think about doing math on here? Alright, so 14 times 15. 210. So 210. So 200. Yeah, 7. That's right. I figured 100 when I was doing it. It was 100 per thing. So 200. That's pretty awesome. So I will bring you back tomorrow when I bring the jig up. I've been new and improving that. So still doing 4, but we're doing 4 singles. So alright, see you tomorrow morning. Hey, welcome back to the next day, guys. Wow, what a change in weather. Still windy, but it is freaking cold. I cannot believe how cold it is right now. It's going down here. They're calling for 40 degrees tonight in this area, so that means we're in the 30s tonight. Crazy. Yeah, I actually think I should have a sweatshirt on, but anyways, I got 20 shingles I need to do. I just talked with the contractor, and they're kind of gun shy with them being green, which I understand. I really need to get my kiln going. Ugh, I could sell so much stuff if I had a kiln. Anyways, here is my new improved shingle jig. So I went with single row like I talked in the last video. And I kind of ditched the friction fit that I had before. Okay. So I've gone with screws. So I drilled holes so that they're not. I have 1 here, 2 here. So, and now I have this. So it's a piece of plywood, and I have 2x4s. It's basically, and then I have, if you see here, so I have 2x4s brace there, there, and there, so that these shingles are mounted to a brace, or these jigs are mounted to a brace, not just plywood. So I just had some old cabinet hinges. Just lift them up. I think it's cool now, and the other thing is, you know, it's much less, not as wide as it used to be. So now I can get my log clamps in here, which is awesome. I mean, that thing is sturdy now, locked in. So I'm going to start. I need 20 shingles. I can only get about 15 out of 1 block. So I'm just going to do these 2 blocks. I need to text the people, tell them to come and get them, and bring the cash. So, all right, let's get going here. Alright guys, so right there they are. Ended up with 30 shingles. Let me show you. Hold on, get over here. So I will say, I like it. These are much more consistent than the old jig. Much more consistent. So, it's much more stable. And I think that, you know, drilling or putting the screws in to hold them down is much, I think that's a better idea than having that friction fit lock on there. Much better. So yeah, I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with these yet. I was actually thinking of maybe cutting these into like strips for I think wood turners, I believe. Like you can make these into pens and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I have a list of sizes. I have to look and see if these fit, because I have a whole pile of them. If not, they're just going to be firewood. So, alright, well, I'm going to get cleaned up here. I got to text these people to come show me the money. Guys, hey, that's going to end this video. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you like this. If you have any questions about this mill or this jig for your mill, I will answer any of them. I don't really have any specifics on, I can measure and give you the sizes and all that good stuff. So, alright, I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Peace out.